to the rules now. That we don't just do everything. So in the present tense, that wow is eliminated. All right. Now this isn't. Let me say it like this here. That's the primary rule for a verb that begins with wow. Sometimes the wow is retained, but you only know that from the verb itself. So when you go to the dictionary, it'll tell you if it's retained or not. Okay? The dictionary will tell you that. So that takes care of walada yalidu. Okay? And what does walada yalidu mean? Like in this case here? Everybody know? Everybody got the meaning of walada yalidu? To give birth. That's why I said it don't make sense to say walitu. Can't say that. Alright? Can't say that. But you can say wajada yajidu. You can say that though. Right? Wajadtu, I found. Wajadna, we found. Right? Okay? So that takes care of that verb. Okay? Let's look at a verb like ja'a now. Ja'a is also a weak verb, right, Ayah? What makes it weak? Because the aleph makes it weak. But where's this aleph coming up at? In the middle now. Right? If I see it? So let's look at this verb. Now, when you have a verb where the weak vowel, where the weak letter is, where the letter that's weak is in the middle, what we have to understand is that weak letter can be any one of the three letters. Right? It can be any one of the three letters, meaning that it could be, that aleph could really be a wow. Or it could be an actual aleph, or it could be a wow. So that's the one you have to actually play with and go back and forth to see until you learn. And then after a while, you'll figure out how to determine what that middle letter is. So right now, I'm not going to tell you. I just want you to try. Let's find ja'a. 150. Okay. So once we have ja'a. 150. Hey, that's what we're doing. Ja'a is what we're doing. Ja'a is what we're doing, bro. We jazz. Ain't that Ain't that you go for it? Oh, that's high. I might want to get to the jazz. Everybody have it? Everybody have it? Kwame, have it? Everybody have it now? Okay. Oh, that's not all right. Everybody have it? Yeah, because we still got a lot of ground to cover. Okay? So, ja'a is one verb. So while we're just going to go ahead and add a couple of more just so we can get this, so we can finish this off. So ja'a is one verb. Why? Because ja'a, in the present tense, you find out what that middle vowel actually is. What is it really? A yeah. It's a yeah. That's why it comes back in the present tense. Right? So that aleph now is going to turn back to what it really is. That's why you see in that verb, on the outside, you see jim, yeah. You see it on the outside there? Because we're really looking under jim, yeah. So this aleph is really a yeah. So in the present tense, it comes back. So look, this is the general rule. What's long here, look. Ja'a is long in the past tense. If it's long in the past tense, you're going to retain a long vowel in the present tense. So, if it's ja'a in the present tense, it's going to become, and that yeah, that aleph is a yeah. So we're going to say yeah. Yaji. Yaji. Okay? It turned back, that jim, or that aleph turned into a yeah now. Okay? Okay. And they show it to you in the dictionary? What it looks like? Okay. Yeah. Right? Okay.
That is weird.
Okay? So Jayajiu.
I don't see a lot of
that I was my fool.
Yeah. Yeah, see. Yeah, G. See that?
It's the yeah without any listening.
G.
Oh, yeah.
Right. See it right there? That's it there.
But it's a yeah.
It's small.
But you can read it in the middle of a word.
Everybody see it now? Let me just write this a little bit better. Yaji'u.
Yaji'u.
Right? Yaji'u. Okay? So ja'a, yaji'u. Okay? All right? Now, why is this important? Everybody ready? Let's go back to the past tense. So we see the verb, ja'a, yaji'u. We learned it as a pair. Ja'a, yaji'u. Watch. Ja'a means to come, to arrive. Right? He came to class. How do we say he came to class? Come on. How do we say he came to class? Ja'a ila dars. Ja'a ila dars. She came to class. Ja'at ila dars. Right? They came to class. Ja'a. Put an aleph on the end of it.
Ja'a ila dars.
Okay? They came to class. We're not there yet. Two women.
Ja'a.
Not I.
Ja'ata ila dars.
Okay? They came to class. Yeah, I know. I said, yeah, you're gonna hate. You know, I said it from the very beginning. Right? Okay? They came. They came. Men. A lot of men. Ja'u.
Ja'u ila dars.
Okay? They came, the women.
No.
I'm going to leave it, and we're going to skip that.
Thank you.
We're going to come back. We're going to come back. Nope. You came, the class. Nope.
Ja'alni.
No. We know we have to have talent.
G2.
T.
G2.
Right? Now, you're going to change that. That aleph now is going to go back to the kesra now. So, jitna.
Jitna.
For they came, the women. Jitta, jitti, jittuma, jittum, jittunna. I came. Change it to a kesra.
T.
Two. We came. Jitna. Let's go over it
Oh,
again.
change that to, okay. Okay.
Let's go back over it again. I said it from the very beginning, you know.
Yeah, we're going to have a headache.
Arabic, let me explain. Right? Let me give you some terminology so you understand. I know. I have to do it. Got to do it. Only way is got to go through it. Arabic has three language, and learning the language, there are three levels to Arabic.
Okay.
We have what we call nah, which is the basic grammar. Right? And everybody gets that. There's no time in your studies that you leave off nah. And then a more advanced approach to nah is what we call sarf. This is the beginning of sarf, which is a higher level than nah. Because you don't need sarf to understand grammar, but once you get past so many things in grammar, now you need sarf. In other words, it's like with the children. When we first teach them how to read, right? They can get by, you know, they can learn how to read, and at some point, what do they have to learn how to do? Past comprehension. What do they have to learn how to do?
Right.
They have to learn how to write. And that writing helps them, when they learn how to write, this is what helps them begin speaking better. Because, you know, sometimes we say something that may not be the way we write. It's not the right way to say it. And that's why we learn how to write. That's why we learn how to compose. Because that
correct you.
Exactly.
Because you've learned the grammar to be able to write, so it will correct your speech.
Right, and that's the same thing now with sarf now. Is that this is ketaba, yeah, it's easy to conjugate this here. But if you don't get this, damn sure ain't getting this. Everybody got it? All right?
Yeah.
Right? Because now we're doing something entirely different that it seems like it don't make any sense. But we can't, I wouldn't be doing you a service if we don't tell you now. All right, we have to introduce it now. That's all. Take 2 aspirins in the morning when you get home, and you're all right next week. You're all right. Right? And later on, we can understand why. But right now in conjugating this here, in the second form and in the third For first and second person, that aleph goes back to the true to a kesra now. So we can't say jettu, jetti. It becomes jitta, jitti, right? And then the conjugate is the same now. Jittu. To say I came to class. Jittu. Okay? Say I came to class. Jittu. If I want to ask you, did you come to class? I'll say ajitta. I want to say ajitta. Ajitti. If I'm talking to a woman. Everybody say, right? Turns into a kasra. Okay? All right? Basic rule. Why? Because this aleph is really a yeah. That's why. Same thing. Okay? Okay? Nothing here changes. This is all the same. Yaji'u, he. She, taji'u. Right? So here nothing changes. How do you say I am coming? I'm coming to class. Aji. Nothing changes here. Right? But let's look at this verb now. Let's look at calla. Let's look at calla. We're going to just do this here from the board. Now I can go to the dictionary. Calla. Right? Calla becomes what in the present tense? Yakulu. So now, knowing that, you now know what you're going to change that to when you conjugate now. Because you can't, if that's the case, look, calla means he said. She said. Callette. They said. Callad. They said. Callette. They said. Callu. They said the women. Kulna. It can change now. You said. Kulta. Finish. Kulta. Kulti. Kulti. Kultuma. Kultum. Kultunna. I said. Kultu. We said. Kulna. That's it. Right? Yeah. Why? Because it's a weak verb. It's weak. It's just like jad. The difference is this, though. Is that aleph, this aleph is a yeah. What's this aleph?
Wow.
A wow. All right? Right? We have one more. Because we have hamim, right? We done took care of kesser. We done took care of wow. What's left? Aleph. Verb like nama. What does nama mean? Huh? Nama means to sleep. Nama. So nama becomes what in the present tense? We done took, I'm going to make it easy for you. We done took care of kasra, yeah. Took care of wow, the dhamma. Yeah. Keep it a what? A fata. So that aleph is really an aleph now. So nama becomes yanamu.
That's cool.
Keep it simple.
All right, got it.
Okay? Yeah. But you may not like me. Let's look at nama so you can see from the dictionary. That way you get mad at the dictionary people, not me.
He said I need a drink with a high C.
Okay, nama, yeah, nama.
Heavy high C. Extra syrup.
Nama, 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 namata, namu.
Oh, man.
Huh?
None.
It'll tell you. Dictionary will tell you. Okay. Noon. Okay. Let me just make it easy for you. Go to noon. Wow me.
Noun.
Right. Sometimes you can hear the original letter from if you know the must
That's what I was looking anyway. I mean, I couldn't do it.
Noon. Wow me.
No. It is. No. Manufi. November. Can we? Change. Alteration. Can we? Oh.
The dictionary tells you. I mean, if you look in there, it'll tell you. It should be nem, but the dictionary tells you what to do. Nice. See what it says, Keith? Well, how do you say it?
First person.
Say it. Read it out. Nem too. So you keep the kesra.
Oh, I'm on the line.
So look, the conjugation for a verb like nama. What's a verb like nama where the aleph is really an aleph? Right? So nama, namat, right? Namata or namata, namu, namna.
Nimtu.
Right? So it doesn't say fatih, we take it down to a kesra. Nimna. Then for second person, nimta, and everything else the same. Nimti, nimtuma, nimtum, nimtunna. I slept. We wouldn't say nemtu. Some people may say it, but we don't say that. In Fusha, we say nimtu. And then they say we slept, nimna.
Nimna.
Okay, so that's the verb like nam.
To be low to
Because the
sleep.
dictionary will tell you. That's why we consult a dictionary. Or you have to actually ask an Arab, from the people who know their language. Like if someone don't know our language, they have to ask us. What do we say? How do we say this? When do we use this word? And that's the same thing we have to do now. Okay? We cannot assume that this is it, because sometimes with the weak, especially when they're weak verbs, they break the rule of what we may be accustomed to. Yes, Kwan.
So how will we know that it's yanam?
The dictionary tell you.
So I'm not looking at the wrong spot. Like right here, like this is, yeah. I mean, that is just,
See the fox right here? The Aleph. See the
oh,
See?
okay.
Right? So that's how you know it says the fox.
Okay, it's not right in the whole word.
Right, exactly. The other one's because it changed.
Okay.
Okay, you see it? That's a good question. Everybody see? If you notice, it took it back to the Aleph. If you see the A in there for nam. So a verb like nam, right? So the present tense nama becomes yanamu.
Okay.
Okay? How about taba? How about the verb taba? Everybody know what the verb taba is? Taba. To repent. So past tense is taba. What's the present tense for taba? Yatubu. So now you know. Now you can conjugate the verb. So you want to say, I repented to Allah. How you say, I repented? I turned back to Allah. Past tense.
Oh.
Tub. Right? Tub. Okay? All right? Everybody see it?
Yes.
Everybody see it? Now, those verbs, all of those verbs, what verbs are we talking about? The weak verb that's weak in the middle. It is a headache.
Wow.
It's a headache.
I don't feel bad.
It's a headache. They're not easy. It don't get no easier because this is only form 1. Sometimes we have to deal with form 2, 3. See, it can just get bigger, a bigger headache. And we're only talking about form 1, and we already got 3 different things going on. All right, but look, so that's past, present, and imperative, and we didn't even talk about the imperative yet. Okay, but let's get that out of the way. Let's get that out of the way. Look, why? What do we know about the imperative? Let's stop. Look, what do we know about the imperative verb? What's some general comments about the imperative verb?
Drop the prefix.
Drop the
The
prefix.
prefix, we know we have to drop.
You know, if we have a sukoon, we add a hamza.
Hamza
You know,
to wasu.
Hamza to wasu, and it's mabni ala sukoon.
And mabni ala sukun, right? The imperative verb, we know we have to, in order to form an imperative verb, we know we have to drop the prefix marker. Right? We know that. And we may or may not need hamza to wasu. Look what happens. Let's look at call it. Look at it. Call it. Past tense, right? Yakulu. So now we want to make an imperative verb for this here. Watch what happens. The imperative verb, we said that the rule for the imperative verb that is mabni ala sukun. When you have a long vowel, remove the long vowel. In other words, because that's the letter that's going to be in the middle. Remove that long vowel.
So it's not.
Okay, two-step process now for this kind of verb, like call that, yakulu. So now we want our imperative verb. Okay? Because of that, the cough, look, right now, does cough have a vowel on it?
Yes.
Yes, it has a vowel. Yakul, and the vowel actually is sakun. And that's yakulu, right? So you understand why. Watch. So if that's the case, so we know we don't need hamza to wasu. Why? Because the letter already has a vowel. So there's no need for hamza to wasu. So we say cool. Look. In Arabic, we can't have 2 sukoons in a row. That's why the wow is eliminated altogether. So we get cool.
Wow. Wow.
Everybody understand that?
Yes.
Wow.
See why y'all made that a little easier for y'all, because they
Mm,
understand that,
very
right?
nice.
See?
I understood that. Got
Okay.
that.
That's how you determine if you have two sukoons. We can't have two sukoons in Arabic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, so now you see it's still mabni ala sukun. The imperative verb is still mabni ala sukun. But the additional thing we did, we got rid of that extra letter. Why? Because it has sukun on it. So you can't have two sukuns in Arabic.
You would never know that it was there. You would just think that it was just
Right. But this is what it really is.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. No need for hamza to wasl. Right. So we did that verb nama. Right. So nama, right, became yanamu. Right? Yanamu.
Nah.
Right? Nama, yanamu. What's the imperative? Nama, he slept. Yanamu, he is sleeping. Sleep. Right? That's what sometimes we tell our kids sometimes, go to sleep. Right? So how we want to, what's the imperative for nama, yanamu? Look, let's look at it. So we know we see our prefix marker, right?
Take that out.
So we're going to take that out,
So
right?
we have namu.
Do we need hamza to wasl?
No.
No, because noon has a vowel, right?
So nam.
So it's simply
Ma'am.
nem, right? Nem. Okay? Or
Nam.
we can go, because if it came from the, or we can say nim, but
Okay.
either one. Okay? Okay?
Nim.
All right? Nim.
Alright, which one was
Okay?
How we get
Nam. Nam. Nam.
What nim?
It's nem.
Nam.
Nam.
Okay? With fat, yes,
But
because it's the fat.
The hand associated.
Okay?
with it.
Let's say. All right?
Associated with part and grammar.
Okay?
Yeah. The hand is-
How about the verb? Everybody know the verb kana?
To be.
Kana is a special verb.
Uh-huh.
Special verb. Okay? We're not going to go, we just want to give you the verb so you at least have the verb kana. Okay? You need to have the verb kana. Kana means to be. To be. Kana means to be. So kana is past tense. What's the present tense for kana? Huh? Yakunu. Right? Everybody say it? Yakunu. Yakunu. Everybody say it? Kana yakunu. Okay? I'm going to stop right here for a moment. Let me erase this here. Yakunu. It don't matter what the verb is, whether it was yaji, it doesn't matter. Look at the present tense verb. Kana yakunu. Right now it's marafu. Make it mansub. Yakuna. Right?
Yakuni.
Becomes yakuna. Make it majzoom.
Yakun.
What do we do? What do we do? If we do, look, yakun.
Oh, it's double. It's
What do we have
we
to
gotta
do?
take the drop the wow.
Drop the wow.
Yakun.
Right? Right? So it becomes yakun.
Yakun. Yakun.
Yakun. Right? So kana, watch, kana, yakunu. Right? Everybody with me?
Yes.
Okay. What's the imperative for kana yakunu? Spell it. Spell it. Calf.
Doma.
Nun.
Kun.
Kun.
Kun. Yes.
So what Allah says in the Quran?
Kun.
Kun.
B.
Fayakun. Kun.
So,
Fayakun.
B.
Be. Exist. Kun means, kana means to be, it means to exist. That's what Allah says when He commands it. He says kun, and then fa. And what's the fa? What do we talk about the fa means? Immediately. Fayakun. Then it becomes. Then it exists. Only after Allah says kun, then it happens.
You do it at least once a class. At least once a class.
When it was coming.
Yeah, we usually at the end. It used to be at the end. Now we're just mixing it up with it.
Alright? So you understand that fact? Kun fayakun now.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that, right?
Wow. Yeah, we understand it.
And then it is imperative.
Right. Allah says
But
kun.
immediately.
And then the fa, because we know in grammar, fa means it happens immediately. Then it becomes. There's no delay when Allah give a state order.
Because the Salfa is the one that makes it later, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay? Everybody got it? Okay? All right? So that's the verb. Those are the verbs that's weak in the middle. Okay?
Okay.
Those are probably the most trickiest verbs to work with. Okay? All right? Everybody got it?
Yep.
I'm going to erase this. And we still didn't get to half our list here.
We got 20 minutes.
So everybody got the verb. So we see what happens with a verb that begins with while. Okay, in the present tense we lose it. We see the verbs that's weak in the middle, right? Sometimes, so those letters, the aleph changes. It could be a true aleph, or it can be a wow, or it can be a yeah. We have to consult the dictionary to find out what it is. So that takes care of those kind of verbs. Okay? Okay? Okay, just for practice, give you one more verb in the middle. Bad. You know bad? Anybody know bad? You should know, Habib, you should know bad. Bad.
No, I don't. Remind me, bad.
What's that? Don't,
Bad.
You know bad? No. You know this, Habib?
Oh. No. Nope, that was my guess. That's all I got. So you got.
Okay.
Hey, I'm out of it.
Bad, take that aleph is a kesra. So past tense, what's the present tense?
Is it Kesra?
That aleph is a kesra. What's the past tense? Present tense for bad becomes what? Come on.
Yabi'u.
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 Okay, you gotta keep the okay.
Okay.
Yabi'u.
Yabi'u.
Okay.
Still don't ring a bell yet? Bad, yabi'u. What's the imperative? Come on. You can get it. Bit. What's going to happen? We know we got to drop the prefix marker, right? And so, because it ends, yes, so we're going to get rid of that also, right?
And just throw the coin up there.
Right? Bad means to sell.
Huh? What's what?
To sell.
To sell?
To sell.
Oh.
Right? Bad means to sell. Yes. Yeah. Look, it came back, it told you its true form here. We're gonna make a jury set. We're not gonna go into the detail as to why.
Yeah, because that's what's things.
Can't do that.
No.
Can't do that.
No,
Now is not the time.
Please, we understand that.
And when we have a verb that has a weak letter in the middle, right? If you go to the dictionary, sometimes, like if you look in the dictionary, you can start looking ba, aleph, ayn, or you gotta go to ba, wow, ayn, or you're gonna go to ba, yeah, ayn.
Oh, okay.
That's so where do you find this at? You're not gonna find it here. So that means the aleph is not a true aleph. You're not gonna find it with wow. The aleph is not a true wow. You're gonna find it here. Why? Because that aleph is really a yeah, and it comes back in your present tense. Look at call. Watch. Call, same verb. Call, same kind of verb. It looks the same way. Right? But if we go in the dictionary, we have this option. Qaf, aleph, lam. Right? Qaf, wow, lam. Qaf, yeah, lam. Where are we going to find it at? If you look under here, you're not going to find it. Because that's what you have to. You have to call first letter, then you go to aleph. You're not going to see that.
You'll see it under the second one.
Right? You're not going to find it there. So that tells you that this aleph is really a wow. And it comes back in your present tense. That's why it says yakulu. Or look in your mustar. Kaul. Right? Ba, yabiyu, bit, be. Comes back in your mustar. Okay? Nama. Same thing like a verb like nama. Right? These are the options you have. You can look under noon, aleph mean, noon, wow mean, noon, yeah mean. Okay? Although technically that aleph is really, this aleph is the true aleph, how the Arabs look at it, they still put it under here. So it's really Nun Aleph, but they don't write Aleph. They use a meme. So this one here is a little bit more. It breaks. That's what they just break the rules.
Wow.
That's the only way. They just break the rules, right? They just break the rules.
And that becomes a rule?
It becomes a rule.
We broke the rules, so we're going to make this a new rule.
That's what it is. That's what you find.
Wow.
Right?
I wish my parents could do that.
Right? And that's it, right? So, Namat, although it's really an Aleph, this Aleph is a true Aleph, but we'll find it when we look up in the dictionary, we'll find it under Nun, Waw, Meme. So, that's why we say that the weak letters are interchangeable. Sometimes the Aleph is a Waw, sometimes it's a Yeah, sometimes it's an Aleph. Don't get caught up on just looking at the practice, looking up in the dictionary, that's it. Don't even put no more stock into it. That's it. If that's what it is, that's it. Right? Because this is 2013.
Something like that.
It's something like that. Remind you, I mean, years. Really, it's a long time studying Arabic. Read something, man. Till this day, still amazed by some of the things you do with Sarf. And we're not even going to talk about what happens in poetry.
Oh, yeah. Is that like the next level? No, Balaga, right?
No. But Balaga, no. Balaga is actually when you combine, when you have something to say, you use the least amount of words in the most direct way.
Wow.
That's Balaga. Balaga literally means maturity.
Right.
Yeah, when you reach maturity.
Bring me spoon. Like that, right?
No, that's caveman.
No, let's bring spoons. Quickly. Yeah, there you go. Spoon. No, you say spoon.
See what we got to deal with. You see? See what we got to deal with.
No, but that's English, that's American, it's English Balaga.
Allah help us.
He just conjugated.
All right. Just cut to the chase, huh?
Spoon.
Allah help us, man. We in trouble.
You can do it even
Okay,
better.
okay, sister. But that's that's the best way. Don't even worry about it. When you're looking up the verbs, Aleph, when it's in the middle, the Aleph, this Aleph, you may not find it under Aleph itself. That's why we say, just for now, just go through the motions to find it. If you know the root, or if you know what this root is, then go right to it. If you don't know, just go through it and just let that be the way. That's just information. That Aleph is not always a true Aleph. It could be a Waw or it could be a Yeah.
So you just put either one of the three long vowels in between
and
those two.
Right, and then just start looking for it. And then you'll see. After a while, you'll see the pattern that's being developed. But you can't do it. It's hard to do it when you only know 1, 2, 3 verbs. It's hard to say what it is. Right. But when you have an array of verbs, okay, now I see what the pattern is. Mm-hmm. And that's what we have to wait till we can have a lot of them. Then we can analyze. Okay, now I see why. But right now we can't see it. Okay, all right. So that's that verb. Okay, we're gonna take this verb hada. Okay, let's look at the verb hada. Okay? Now this verb is weak, and the weakness is at the end of the verb. Okay. Okay. Now, same thing. I want you to pay attention as we look at this verb. Same thing happens. When the letter is weak at the end, this is what's going to happen. Everybody know what Aleph Makshur really is. It's nothing but an Aleph. Right? This is really Hadah. That's what it really is. But that's not how it's written down. We write Aleph Makshur. We write shortened. Aleph Makshur means a shortened Aleph. So that's why it's written in that format. The form of a Yeah without the nuktan or nuktain. Okay? Okay?
Nuktain is $2.
Right. Right? Picked up on that. You see how we had to sit in Arabic and use it, so,
Amazing.
So purposely do that.
We know this.
What you said? We don't do the long.
No.
Stand up wide.
You want to switch?
Oh,
you're taking mine.
okay. She don't want you.
Yours probably got the cliff notes in it.
Tell me the number.
This the joint with the cliff notes in it right there. No, I don't have a dictionary. We got one right here.
23.
Thank you.
I want you to work for that.
Wow. That's how it's going down. Mustache, dilapidated, tumbled.
Why
Ooh,
do I lay down
Mustache
instead of standing up?
Here we that's what we're looking for.
Had him.
Okay. Everybody see it?
Had him.
Everybody have it? Had that?
Had him.
Had that. Okay. Again, just like before. So now we see had that. We want past, and now we want present tense. What would be the present tense for had that? Look at the dictionary tells you what vowel it takes. It takes kesra, so hada becomes what in the present tense? Yeah.
D.
Yeah. D. Right? So look.
D.
Yeah. D. Yeah. D. That's the present tense now. Hada. Yeah. D. That aleph, right? Again, the same concept. Aleph is a long vowel. This is still a long vowel, although it's not written. It don't look like that in it, but it's really a long vowel. If it's long in the past, it got to be long in the present tense. That's just the rule. That's to balance it out. Everybody with me?
Yeah.
So, hada. Now, yahdi. Hada, yahdi. Okay? Hada means to guide. All right?
I thought it had a kasra on it.
Where?
On the,
In the present tense or in past tense?
in the present tense.
This one. See the catch right there?
On the middle vowel.
This is
This
it.
is connected.
Look. It's the da.
Hadid.
Right? Yahdi.
Yeah.
Right? You see? Right? You know, right? We don't need to, right? That's what it really is saying that.
Yeah, Joey.
Okay?
Change to that.
Right? See it now? See it now?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody with me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go through conjugation now. Hada. He. She. Hadat. Okay? Hadat. What's going to happen with the yeah? Get rid of it.
Drops out.
It's dropped out and the tab with sukoon comes in.
What comes in?
The tab with sukoon to say she, right? That hadat. Right? Because there's no need, there's no purpose for it. They.
Hadad.
Hadah.
Hadad.
Right?
Hadad.
Hadah, right? In other words, to say they, hadah, that's dual.
Oh, so if it's
Hadah, you see?
that's why it's lazy out.
There you go. Hadah.
Indicates
Now, what would be the for whom feminine?
had a tag.
Hadatah.
Hadad. So it still keeps that, but it's a half femininity, then the plural. Oh, so you need both of them to represent the two different things.
Right.
That's major. That's major, boy. Okay.
Okay? Whom?
Hadad.
Hadu.
No.
Hadu.
What are we adding?
Wow.
We adding a letter Y.
Hadoo.
Huh?
Hadoo. Hadoom. Hadoo.
Hadu.
Hadoo.
Hadu.
The way he said it was just like the way he looked. Are you serious?
No.
That's not
Because-
it.
No. No, that's not it. I'm going to bring in the book so we can see it. What I recommend everybody get, if you don't have it now, 201 Arabic verbs. Or the 500, they got
I got
two.
500.
They got the 500 is the latest one. But the 201 is a little bit more simpler to read.
It's Barron's. It's by Barron's.
Yeah, Barron's. It's a very good book, and it shows you every kind of verb.
200 Arabic words?
Yes, it's
We get the
201
500
verbs, I think it's the Arabic verb. They make different languages, but you want to go for Arabic, and it's Arabic verbs.
But you know what?
Excellent reference.
You know what I noticed? So it's good for that reference, but I think for me, I understood what you were saying because their explanations.
No. If we explain it, then you bring it,
They
then we can
go
go
into
over it. Though.
jussive and all of this
Yeah.
extra stuff. It's really hard to understand what they're saying. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, yo, that's the mustard. I'm like, that's the mustard or that's this.
And I say that because even even Arabic, they have books that you can go back to, so you can see. Because again, it just changes, and then sometimes it leaves you like it's exhausting. Sometimes trying to
I'm gonna give me a
play
sandwich.
catch up to it.
Right now.
Okay, all right. So this verb here is now going to be hadau in the plural, and we go over it later. We go over it later. I want to get to second person.
Okay.
How you say? Make it say anta.
Hadati.
Huh?
Hadati.
Look, a verb that has aleph maksura in the past tense turns into a kesra. Haday.
Hadaiti.
Hadaita. Hadaiti. Hadaituma. Hadaitum.
Hadaitum.
So you don't
Okay.
just drop it, basically.
Right. No, it turns into a yeah. Okay. To say I. Okay. I tell you why I call it, because eventually these are the verbs that are used in the canoe. Everybody know the canoe?
Wow.
Come on.
Sure.
Allahumma. Come on.
Now you know.
Allahumma.
You know it. I don't know it.
First verb.
Hadaita.
Before that. Before you
know
before
the
you, before you say that to Allah, you ask him to do what?
Got it.
Guide me. So look. Hada means to guide. Yahdi. So how do we make the imperative for hada yahdi? Let's look at it. Do we need a hamzatul wasl?
Yes.
Why? Because you can clearly see that you have sukoon there, so you know you need hamzatul wasl. So let's get the hamzatul wasl in there. Right? So what happens now? How do you read hamzatul wasl? Imperative verb. With kesra, what?
Depends on what.
So what is it going to read it? What are you going to read it with?
Kesra.
Kesra. So ha, right? What's going to happen to that? Get rid of that. Right? Ihdi. Allahumma ihdi. What do we say? All right, before we get there, Allah ihdi who? How do we say me? Ihdini. How do you say guide us? Allahumma ihdina. I'll let y'all know later while I'm looking at her. A little inside little scoop there, yeah. Allahumma if we by ourselves, we're gonna talk about ourselves now, right? But if we're in Jama'at, if we make the slide in Jama'at, you can make the slide in Jama'at with your family. So you gotta make the Imam has to make Jama'at. You can't say you make it like
Just for me.
it's me, you know, it's selfish.
Excuse me, I'm up here. Y'all can sit down. Come back in a minute. Whoa, did you just pull that off?
So you say Allahumma dini, right, for me. But if you say us, Allahumma dina.
So you gotta know that.
Fiman haday. You saying, oh Allah, guide me with whom you have guided. How do you say you have guided? Haday ta. Right? What's next? What? Afa. That's the next verb. Afa. Right? So afa is the next verb now. So hada yahdi ihda. To guide. Afa. What does afa mean? Anybody know what afa means?
Wipe out.
Almost.
To wipe out?
It has all that, but
Stricken.
it has afa means to like
Yeah, like it's never existed or something.
Efface.
that's when it's the regular verb. This
Who
here
is efface?
this here means to actually restore the health. Go to the dictionary.
Not only efface, but to take something and give something in
Right.
return.
Go back,
Wow.
all right? But notice that, again, this is third form. It's third form, and it's a weak verb. Because you see You see the foul in the end of it. So, right? So this verb, you got to go to ein, fa, and wow. Ein, fa, and wow.
So I was thinking of the first one.
Right.
Okay.
Right? Ein, fa, and wow.
Wow. There you go. White facing. That's what I said. Oh, but it says pardon, forgiveness.
Yeah, because you're not asking Allah to obliterate you.
No.
I female I fades.
I thought it was like your sins.
Obliterate me with those whom you've obliterated? No, I don't want that.
Forgive me with those, or pardon me.
Yes.
Pardon. Waver from
Or mention me.
No, it don't mean mention. It
Hey,
means this.
It says right here, don't mention me.
Get your own dictionary, man. Looking at this one,
So look.
You want to go to the third form. Third form.
man. All day.
Third form. Ein, fa, wow is the root. And then you go to third form. See that? What page we have? For y'all who have the dictionary.
7:30. Oh, I'm on a different one.
No, here if not, you can't use that door behind the stage. What page? Come on. Habib, what page?
625.
That's what I say.
See it?
I'll go with her.
Okay. Right. And we want to go to the third form.
To restore to health.
Yeah, it's a big book. So
Right. You see that?
Means to heal.
Okay. So you see, that's what afa means. The one in the dua. Although the original verb, it has all the. If you look at it, all similar. Like afa means to blot out, to forgive.
So
Right.
obliterate.
Right.
Wow, that's a
But we
strong
want the
word.
third form. And the third form, it means to restore health.
The heal, cure.
Right? And that health, I mean, Allah knows better. It can be the physical or the spiritual.
Well,
And the spiritual is more important.
That's funny,
the heart.
because when you look at it, they don't never translate that as restoring health. Ever. I've never seen that ever. They translate it in the first form. They don't even do that. Okay,
That's why
they
we
say
should-
protect.
Ooh.
That's down there.
They,
They got protect
form
down
is
there.
No, what form?
Third or fourth.
no, it's not, brother.
It says to guard.
Third and
protect.
fourth.
Protect,
Against, save,
free.
release, relieve, exempt, accept.
I mean, it's got those
Wow, it's got a lot of things.
But,
Recover, regain health in order to obtain.
release.
Okay? All right? So, the dua says, Allahumma ihdina fi man hadayta. What? This is an imperative verb now.
Amnesty.
It's an imperative verb. So look, the imperative is a third form verb. That's why we got to know how, this is what sarf is.